want you, baby. My trouble, I'm levitating. Thumb if you ain't, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
What is good, y'all? Welcome back.
Authemtik.
Yes, I'm Mikey Cooper.
I'm Daisha Nelson.
And we are the Authentic. How's everybody doing tonight? Hold on, y'all. Let me get in the position.
Everybody doing this fine Friday evening.
Yes, it's Friday night, y'all. The week is over. How's everybody feeling? How was everybody's days? Let us know in the comments.
Let us know.
While we let these people roll on in here.
Hey, everybody on Instagram, I just want to say real quick, if you guys don't know, I have a podcast with my amazing friend Mikey.
Yes.
Authemtik. On Instagram, you can only see me here, but if you would like to see the whole show play out and what we'll be talking about and see Mikey as well, make sure you go over to the YouTube and or Facebook called at the Authemtik Podcast.
Yes, go sub up.
Go into YouTube. Yes, everybody go to the YouTube at the Authemtik Podcast to see both of us and things that we'll be showing.
Yes. Hey, Mom. Hey, Miss Ruby. How are y'all?
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? What you drinking?
This is my favorite drink in the world.
I thought it was
kiwi olive. This is actually a new flavor that I have not tried because they both look the same and they're both green, but the regular is just regular olive.
All right, I'm gonna send this to some people.
Yes. How was your day, Daish?
Mine was great. How was yours?
It was good. Once we get to like 7:05 or something, we're gonna make a couple announcements. Or 7:03, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Mine was
make a couple announcements.
Mine was pretty good. It was it was good.
Yes, mine's as well. A little hectic, but not that much. It was more toned down.
Yeah.
Not that much. How's everybody doing? How was everybody's day? Let us know in the comments for real. Drop them. I want to hear.
Yes, let us know what is happening. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying not to look over to Instagram too much. I'm trying to be more over here. But like I said on Instagram, guys, go over to our Facebook or YouTube at the Authemtik on YouTube. Oh, excuse me. And go to our Facebook at the Authemtik Podcast. Hi, Daisha, Mikey. Hi, Mom.
Hey.
Here over on Instagram, you did make it just in time.
Yes. How was everybody's whole weeks?
Yes. How was everybody doing today?
Yes,
your day was celebrating your mom's birthday.
Yes, we were about to get to that announcement, y'all, because we got a bunch of special announcements for y'all.
Yes, guys. Everybody, please wish my wonderful mom a happy birthday.
Give it up. It's my Aunt Tanisha's birthday today. Yeah. She turned 16. It was amazing to see.
Right? 16.
So young and effortlessly doing it.
So young. She had an amazing birthday, and I was just happy to spend it with her. The whole family. It was great.
That is good to hear. Good to hear.
I missed her for like the whole day. We did first at 12 o'clock in the morning. I had went to go sing happy birthday to her. Me and Dayana.
12 o'clock in the morning.
12 o'clock, and I was like, Mom, just come to Nanny's room real quick. And, my mom always suspects something. So she suspected something was up. So we went downstairs to Nanny's room and we gave her gifts and everything. And then she didn't know when she came back. Where did she go? I think she was going to get a COVID test. She came back and we surprised her with cake and ice cream. It was like an ice cream.
Oh, okay.
And some more presents, and then her friends got her some really great presents as well. So it was a great.
That is so awesome to hear. That sounds like a great day.
Hey, birthday, little sis, 16. Yes. Birthday BFF. Yes. Thank you guys so much.
Yes. Okay, so it's time to get into announcements.
Yes.
First of all, y'all, as always, our merch is out and has been out. If you want to copy some authentic merch, go to zazzle.com/store/the Authemtik to get you some merch. It is out. Go cop, support the podcast because we love doing this and your support is all that matters. And so another announcement, yes, as we previously said, it is Deja's mom's birthday, aka my aunt Tanisha. So give it up, get some confetti, some all that in the comments, y'all. Show some love. And then our a third and final announcement, really, before we get into our show. Y'all, we have a great announcement for y'all. The time limit on our lives as well as our podcast altogether is removed. We are no longer doing 30-minute shows, y'all. We will be going as long as we please for everything that we want to talk about.
Yeah,
In
so
one sitting, y'all, it's gonna be so awesome because yeah, it's room for like a lot, y'all.
and we can engage with you guys now more.
Yes, we're giving
Yeah,
y'all a show tonight.
y'all watch on here, please go watch on their YouTube. You can see both of us on there.
Yes.
Hit that there.
Yes. Well, y'all, once again, if you don't know, I am Mikey Cooper.
I am Daisha Nelson, and we are the
And
Authemtik.
we are the Authentic. Yes, and so welcome to the show. We're about to get started, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know the first segment of our show is always the promoted spotlight. So, Dash, without further ado, tell them who the promoted spotlight is today.
All right, today's promoted spotlight. Hold on, having some. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Arya Brooks, a native of Atlanta, follows her passion for performing through television and film. She loves to sing, dance, act, and write songs and stories. Her passion for singing and acting has afforded her opportunities to perform with professional theaters and sing alongside greats such as Jennifer Hudson. She started in musical theater at the age of 6 and at 10 decided to pursue a career in on camera acting. She has since been signed to agencies and is best known as a cast member on Nickelodeon's reboot of All That. Arya has also worked alongside Cynthia Erivo in the award-winning film Harriet and starred in Dolly Parton's Heartstrings on Netflix. Outside of her work in the TV/film industry, Arya is also a recording artist, having released her single "Am I Next" in 2020. She continues to use her platform to speak out about social injustice and raise awareness for important issues.
That is so awesome, y'all. Give it up for Aria. It is so good to see her doing great things. And without further ado, we about to promote some of her music. This is her song October. Y'all show some love. Here's a little preview of Aria's music. Hope you enjoy.
I don't know what. I'm so sorry, guys. Something keeps happening. He keeps getting.
Wow. Y'all, technical difficulties, but here is Aria's song, a little preview of October.
Autumn morning, leaves are falling. I can hear it now. Headed back home, had my headphones. Tears were streaming down. Doubt was swarming through my head. Sat there laying in my bed, disregarding what they said while I stare at the ceiling.
That was a vibe. That was a vibe, y'all. Give it up for Aria's song October. That was awesome.
Yes.
If you want to hear more of that, make sure to go follow her and subscribe to her YouTube.
Yes.
Go get that. That her YouTube is Aria all caps. So definitely go listen and stream her music.
Go listen. Thank you, guys. All right. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, I think we're ready to get in the show. That was our promoted spotlight. Hope you guys enjoy. It is time for the goodies of this evening.
I don't know what happened to my voice there.
They should take it away.
Our first topic is going to be virtual communication versus in-person socialization.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Here we go. This right here.
Yes.
Okay. So what we mean by this is, so everybody knows, like, once quarantine started and everything was online. School, talking to friends, everything.
Right.
We were on lockdown for most of 2020,
Mm-hmm.
So everything was more resorted to online communication. And me personally, I feel like once we had to go online for so long. I was such a social butterfly that after we had to go online and couldn't really, be with friends out
In person.
in person, I kind of clamped up. Like, now it's really hard for me to like talk to people, and I'm really awkward in like social situations and everything. And
Mhm.
that reasoning is because we have been online for so long.
For so long, bro.
So used to creating this different person behind the screen. And I've seen that with other people as well. I'll think that, they're like this energetic, bubbly person, and then you meet them in real life and they're just
And
like,
the energy is not the same.
right. It's like two totally different people. And that reasoning is behind, you know, trying to create this person that people will like behind the screens. And then,
Right. And the embodiment of their personality and their life has become virtual. That's the embodiment of them now.
right.
And so it's kind of hard for there to not be a disconnect when you're disconnecting from that virtual life that you embody yourself into the real social world.
Yep.
um and we find that a lot, and I've also seen examples of that where like a lot of people, like my friends and stuff, they,
Mhm.
that I've had online, that I haven't met a day in my life in person. The vibe is totally different in
Right.
person. It's like they're not even really physically there a lot of the times.
Yeah. It's so different. I mean, I really think that with a lot of kids, once quarantine and COVID started, they really just started to forget how to really socialize, and
Right.
nobody can blame them because that definitely happened to me.
Right.
I feel like in-person socializing is definitely better because you can get the feel of people. When you're over a screen,
You can't feel a person's aura over a screen.
you're like, are they trying? Do they want to talk to me? Are they not interested? You
Exactly.
can't tell.
And
You
I'm a very aura, centered person. I like to feel
right,
people's vibes out in their energy in real life.
right. You have to really see somebody's facial expressions. The things that
Hmm.
they make
That
facial expressions to what you say and
that-
everything.
right.
Like,
There's like a certain energy that you can't get off of a FaceTime or a social media.
right, you really can't. Like, it's just different. It's really different, and I miss like being in person. Now, of course, we're on a lockdown anymore, but
Right.
if you guys don't know, I recently moved to Atlanta, relocated
Hmm.
back to Atlanta. I was born here, went to Philly, came back here. And I feel like ever since then, it's been like so hard for me to make friends here and everything.
Hmm.
It's been really hard to even just find anybody. I have more friends online than I have in real life,
And that's the same case for me. I have more friends virtually than I do in person. And what does that say about us as a human race? That
Right.
we've disconnected from having to be social butterflies and having to flower in the real world. And now everything is embedded in a device, a program, a social media, something, some type of thing online. And now that embodies who we are as people.
Right.
It's almost like we've become virtual slaves in that sense.
Right. Yeah, it's like it's just so different now. The times are just very different. Like, I would hear my mom always tells me about stories when she was little growing up with and Alicia on here, and how they
Hmm.
could just have fun without any, they didn't even have phones. Like, they
Right.
had like, what's it
They had
called?
landlines.
Landlines, that's it. They had landlines where they couldn't text their friends. You had to beat them, and then they had to go to the nearest phone station to call. It was
Beepers too, right?
they didn't have social media. They didn't have anything like that. I
The
feel like,
communication was not as advanced as now.
yeah, and I feel like even though there are some upsides to communication to
Hmm.
communicating online, there is definitely some downsides.
Definitely.
You
And the
can
sen- I
Mhm.
also think this: people minimize what they want you to see online. And what they want you to see is not everything that happens in real life. And what they want you to see is the life that they create online. And
Mhm.
so when you create a life for yourself online that is so far from who you are as a person,
Yep.
in person you start to change, and
Right.
you are totally different from that persona that you put on
Yeah.
online.
Yep.
And I see it such so much. It's
Mhm.
crazy because it's like, well, you expect people were bubbly and all this online, or say for a TikTok where a lot of creators, they get big off of just being naturally
Right.
bubbly and stuff like that. In person, it's a vibe switch. It's a no, that what
Right.
is this? Who's this person? This is a whole different person.
Hmm. It's really, that's exactly how it is. Like, even when I was little, when I would be modeling and stuff, it was like I would see these friends online and everything. I'd be so excited to meet them when we would go model, and then it was such a different person. I was like, wow, wow. And then I experienced that later in life, right now.
Facts,
So
facts.
I'm
We
just
gotta
trying to,
go
uh-huh.
ahead. What dish?
I'm just trying to find my way back to that social butterfly.
And it's
That-
hard when it's like
Yeah,
everything's still, even though it's like not a lockdown, it still feels like there's a
right,
verbal lockdown around us, you
right,
know?
right.
But we have a question.
Hmm.
They said, so you guys are born in the digital era, right? Now experiencing basically an only digital era. Do you think tech is holding us back in our development?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I think social development wise, it is.
I so there was this one time I started to realize that like since everybody is like so obsessed with their phones and social
Mhm.
media and everything, I started to realize that every day the first thing I would do when I wake up is check Instagram, check TikTok,
Right.
check Snapchat. I would spend hours just looking at these things, seeing, who liked it, who commented. It started to really take a toll on like my brain because I was so worried about who was seeing.
About the statistics, about the views, the impressions.
Yeah, and especially people who say like rude things and everything. It's
Mhm.
it for me. I tend to dwell on those things a lot, and I'll get over it in a few days. But it bothers me a lot, and I know that's mostly what happens with everybody who gets hate. But I feel like for me, I really just want to rebuke that because I know it's just some internet trolls behind the screen just saying.
Right. And I definitely think our lives have become obsessed with a device.
Yeah,
Because it's like you can put everything into a device since technology has advanced so much that you don't even need the physical world anymore, to be honest. I mean, to be frank, there's no need for really anything in the physical but the people that control the devices. And so when you really going back to the root of the conversation, when you put yourself and your life in a device, you're dependent upon that. Now we wake up, what do? We check our phones, we check to see what time it is when alarm clocks and wristwatches exist, and daylight exists. Who looks outside anymore in the morning to see what time of day it is?
right.
Nobody.
Nobody. And I feel like it's just, I wish there was like a day where everybody would just be off their phones
And they completely shut the
and
phones off.
completely. I wish everybody would just completely shut phones off.
See what it would do to our people.
See what it would do. Because remember that one day just a few weeks ago when Instagram totally shut off and
Everybody was going crazy. They thought it was their phone companies, their internet companies, the Insta
were calling. They were like, this is outrageous.
facts. Like, what is going on? Like, they
Right.
literally, like, the earth is now
Right.
virtual. It is
Yeah.
now. That's where we live, virtually.
Yeah.
It is crazy to me how people were running rabid and crazy over Instagram and Facebook being shut down.
Yes, and then also I remember just a few months back. I mean, yeah, a few months back in 2021. I think that was earlier this year when everybody thought that Trump was banning TikTok.
Right.
And everybody was making the video
They
saying,
were like, we're going to protest.
yeah, everybody was making, including me, made a video saying, I'm gonna miss you. I can't wait. I mean, I'm so, what am I trying to say? I'm so sad that TikTok is going to be banned.
And what happened?
It didn't get banned.
Let me tell you why. Because banning it, you take the control from the people virtually. They still have control. The Matrix, yes. There's a disconnect from real life in the virtual. If you can control the disconnect, you can control the people. So by creating the idea that TikTok was going to be banned, what did that do? That pushed more people to go on the app, more impressions for the app, the statistics are rising. All of that for the app and for being online. They do this purposely to bring people back in and keep them on these devices, keep them locked in.
I want to read a comment right here. Writing letters was one of the keys to communicating at one time. Perhaps writing more might be good again. Exactly.
Yes, true.
Let's start doing that.
Stemming off of that, today actually in my English language arts class, we do this every day. We have been for a couple weeks now, where we take 5 minutes out of the class to journal, and then what we write down, we delete it automatically after the 5 minutes to get our thoughts off. You get your thoughts off online, but you're able to rant because you're so accessible to a large community that you can't filter what you say. But not only that, everything that's out there stays there. And so think about your impression that you're making on the community online by everything that you're saying.
Yep, that is so true.
And so how do we separate the virtual from the real world?
Exactly. I really wish we could.
But we can't now. Technology's advanced so far.
Exactly. One more question. Comment. Good to hear that young people get the connection and get disconnect. Yes.
Yes, yes. Hey, G Mom, love you.
All right, guys. Let's get on to our second topic of the night. Mike, can
Yes,
you
yes,
tell us what
yes.
the second topic is?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, our second topic of the night is strengthening mental health together. This ties into everything that we do as humans. Daisha, would you like to start it off?
Yes. Okay. So, everybody deals with a point in their life where their mental health is just not there, and I actually did have that experience, and I actually had it young. So, when I was, I don't know how old I was, but in 2018, there was this point in my life where I was doing a bunch of stage plays and films and all at the same time, and I was so excited to work. But the stage play that I was doing, it was called The Wild Duck. I had to take a very, very hard role.
Mhm.
I was like, I had to kill myself in it. Had to shoot.
Wow.
They had to drag my dead body onto the table
Mm,
in the play, and I had to do that for 3 months. And it
that's
was
crazy.
3 or 4 months, and I had to.
Keep laying down an act of dead.
I only had, I think, 2 days off the weekend, so I was doing two shows, evening night, every day. I didn't have a break.
Right.
After the show was finally over, my mental health was not there. I was like, my mom said you need to take a break. You need to cleanse your soul from that. I just remember I was like so in a bad place with that because
Mhm.
it was like such an experience for me to be playing that role and experiencing that at such a young age. So even though I pushed through it and I did it, it still
Weighs on you.
put me in a bad place for a minute.
No, and I get that totally. Especially as actors, it's kind of hard to really act. That's not really what we do. We tell stories, yes, but some part of it connects to us in some way, and it's the mental. It's all there connected in a sense like this, right? Playing a character like you did in for months,
Mhm.
day in and day out, you're having to keep pretending you dead, you killed yourself. That weighs on your mental. That negative energy is now in your aura, and people don't realize that a lot of
Yeah,
times,
they
that
don't.
everything we do weighs on our aura. And if we are not keeping our vibe right, then we're not going to survive right. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
And
Exactly.
depression is very real too. Depression
It
comes in many forms, and it hides and it lurks and it lurks.
is.
Anxiety lurks as well. Definitely.
Yeah, like my mom just said, especially you losing a young cousin and then playing other tough roles like that. I actually was in another play
Hmm.
where I had to play a girl who had leukemia,
Right.
form of cancer. And during that time, my 6-year-old cousin was actually battling brain cancer.
Hmm.
She passed a few days before my show was over. So I didn't
Wow.
know until my show was done. I mean, my play was done so that I could still push through. And that was a hard as
Yes.
well. Wasn't good.
Wow.
The time after that, too. You had a few roles like that. Yes, I've had a bunch of roles where I always have drama roles. Always.
Mm. Yeah, no, drama is the specialty. But I remember I recently did a small part in a movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a movie for Aunt Kim. And so this was her detox movie, and I was actually the bully that kind of caused this girl to commit suicide. And so even that character, after filming that, and you still somewhat feel the effects of the people that you're playing, and as well as that, the stories that you're telling, you will
Right.
feel those effects. And there's people that are actually living this, and people that are
Right.
actually going through this and enduring this. And
Mhm.
so those stories connect even more, and they hit you even more after that.
Mhm.
And so it's really, you really have to find the way to separate the outside vibes of people from your own, and how to know how to cleanse yourself when it's time to do that.
Yeah,
Whether
and also just make sure you take breaks.
yes.
If you're going through something, and it doesn't just have to be acting, just in life, if you're going through
Mhm.
something that is really taking a toll on your mental health and you're really not in a good place, just take a break. If
Everybody need a mental break.
if somebody doesn't understand, they don't understand. You need a break for yourself.
And this is what people realize. A lot of people, and this is about to get real. It's about to offend some people, but hopefully not. But a lot of people work 9 to 5s their whole lives and don't know when to take a break for themselves, and they're giving so much of their energy to the 9 to 5 that they're losing the actual energy in their real life. Take a break. It's okay to use some of those vacation days or some of those sick days.
Right.
Sometimes those are needed, even if you're not on vacation or sick, just to
Right. They're
really get your vibe right.
exactly. They really are needed. Well, I didn't know that. Yes, that is my cousin. Yes, that is true. That's tough. But I'm glad it gave you the ability to recognize when you need to take a step back, or even exactly.
Right.
Anything that you ingest daily becomes a part of who you are. So you have to make an effort to or keep people around you who bring positive balance.
That too. Let me comment on that as well after you read this comment, Dash.
Mental health can be somewhat strengthened by not being afraid to discuss issues, as well as getting some therapy and writing what bothers you can help you see what is bothering you. So maybe
I would
more.
like to comment on that too.
Yep.
I'm a poet. I've been writing poetry for since I was 9. And so a lot of poetry what I write is I write realist poetry. I write realist poetry and social poetry, meaning that I focus on social issues and real things that are happening around us in my pieces. And so just like Mr. John said with that, a lot of what I write about is to release what I feel about what's going on around me. And if you don't release that in some way and it's bottled up and it's festering, it's soon going to get a smell and become airborne.
Exactly. It's going to get very irritating. You're going to become depressed.
And your air is going to be polluted.
You're going to become angry. You're going to become depressed. It's a lot. That's why you have to take mental breaks for yourself. You have to. You cannot go on without taking mental breaks for yourself.
And this connects to this whole idea of disconnecting yourself from online and from the real world. A lot of depression, anxiety, and all of those things come from impressions online. Let's be real. Everything you see on social media has an impact on you because you're on it constantly. If you look at your phone screen time, you see it and you actually see and realize how long you're on there. You see how much of your life is spent on there.
We should look at our screen time.
I'm saying, right?
Because definitely social media. If you're looking at somebody, right, who you think is beautiful or handsome, and you're just like, man, why can't I look like that? That's messing up your mental health in itself, because you're thinking down on yourself, think you have to change yourself to look like somebody who probably doesn't even feel good about their own self anyway.
Exactly.
But you have to really realize that you are your own person and you're amazing the way that you are.
Very much so. You're separate from anything else that you see because you're you, and that is what makes us so distinct. And there might be some people out there who are watching this right now are like, where do I find myself? I'm so obsessed with everything that's online. That's where my communication is. That's where my life is. That's where my work is. My school is. How do I separate from that and actually find myself? It's hard when it fills up so much of you, what you do. But remember, you can cut that phone off just as easy as you can go outside and talk to somebody. You can cut that device off and turn off social media and log out just as easily. But no, you have to realize they don't control you. You control. You have power over your own mental health and your own mental state. But I do, in fact, understand that outside impressions really weigh on you. So it's all about keeping and surrounding yourself with the right people who can influence you to make great decisions for you, yourself, and them and each other.
Yes, I totally forgot to show this amazing
book. The brain health, the mental health, y'all.
I'm not sure if this month is mental health awareness. I know it was just mental health awareness day, but I'm not sure if it was mental health.
We finna make a mental health awareness day every day. How about that? Because it is so. Can we get a clap for that? Because it is so important. Mental health awareness day every day.
Not just online music and everything. I was just having this convo with my son. 95% of what's marketed to your generation is toxic. It sure is.
That's a topic for today.
I'm sorry. On Instagram, somebody said, "Look back, there's someone there."
Wow, they tried you, Dash.
They sure did. Okay, this show is so deep and necessary. Thank you.
No problem.
Mitch.
Hi. Hey, Mitch family.
Hi, you guys. I miss you guys. Speak. Yes. Yes. A lot of stuff now this pandemic to go and meet people. It sure is.
Exactly that.
I am so proud of both
Thank you
of
so
both
much.
very heavy topics with great insight. Thank you
Thank
guys.
you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. I want to go back
Uh-huh.
to this one right here. One
Mhm.
second, y'all. Let me burp. Hold on. All right, we back. Listen, this comment right here, it spoke to me because what they said was a lot of what's marketed to your generation is toxic. This is true, but realize the media is just not the news anymore. We're
Mhm.
impacted by so much more blogs, social media, all of that, and everything that's online is a part of what's being marketed to us. We may just not know it, and
Right.
so you can't be influenced by everything that you see. You can only be influenced by everything that you perceive. And so believe in the truth and believe that what you know is true and not what everybody else is trying to tell you online, because you can't trust them people. You haven't met them people a day in your life. People write stuff all the time to try to make an impression and change people's mind and manipulate their thoughts.
Exactly. Exactly.
And a lot of people fall victim to that. And we have to realize we're our own person with our own thoughts. Freedom of speech still exists in this country.
It does. You guys have to be your own person. You can't
Yes.
be influenced by what some people say on Instagram.
But also, you have to make decisions as people who are marketing stuff, and you have to. Images are everything nowadays because they're online, and your image is forever digital footprint. And so what we put out and what people receive affects them. It's cause and effect. Simple that. But what I'm saying deeply is be careful what you're putting out too, because you're marketing as well. You may not know you're marketing. You may not know that you are producing something that people will be affected by, but you are. Everything in this universe has influence, and this is what we have to realize.
Yep. This I see on Instagram. Are you even listening? Yes, I'm just on a podcast. So, yeah,
Good.
that was a great topic. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Professor. Exactly. Yeah, and guys, make sure you go hit a like on anything that you're on.
Yes.
Your Facebook,
Whatever
Instagram,
platform you are on, hit the
whatever
like.
you're on, whichever you're watching from.
Yes, yes, yes.
Let's get into our last topic, which is going to be
How social media has affected our lives.
right here, guys. All right. So I have a lot to say about this one. Like I said earlier, waking up every day to check Instagram, to check YouTube. I mean,
Do
yeah,
it every day.
any social media app, texting, everything.
Mhm.
Waking up to check that every day has been like so draining for me. And I actually have some facts I found online. Multiple studies have found a strong link between heavy social media and an increased risk for depression. Bro, why can I not say the word depression, anxiety, loneliness, self-harm, and even suicidal thoughts.
Right. That's a lot. That's heavy.
It is. And I mean, I just feel like social media has put such a chip into our brain that we have to be this perfect type of figure for everybody.
And if a person is not a perfect figure online, then we should badger them and go after them.
Yeah.
We see this.
Even just like singers or like everybody, like their fans, right? Let's say one person says like, I don't really like this singer, I don't really like this person. Those people online will come after
And y'all know who we talk about
immediately. Like they'll come after them like immediately.
Oh yeah, and all of this all resonates because it's like people online, you can hide behind the screen, and so you don't have to put your real self on there. And so people take on the personas of other people and start badgering people and saying all things that they know they wouldn't say in real life. Also things that they know go against their own morals, but yet we still do it because we have the freedom, and it's abusive systems.
Exactly. And I think it's really just taking a toll on everybody's brain. And
Right.
I like to try and take breaks. I remember there was one time where I took a total break from Instagram. I wasn't on it for I think a month. I wasn't posting. It was just a lot. I took a break from Snapchat. I took a break from Instagram. I did not take a break from TikTok, but I had to just take a mental break for myself because you start to see all these comments and you start to see these hate comments and you're just like, am I not good enough?
Right.
Should I even be posting? Do people not like me? I remember this one time somebody just spammed a bunch of hate comments on my TikTok. They were like, I can't remember what they said. One was like, what's wrong with your eye? Because I have a lazy eye. So somebody was like, what's wrong with your eye? They were just saying a bunch of stuff. And, in that situation, you just got to block them. Delete them.
Yep.
Like, you don't have to see them again and block them. If there's a way to not read the comments, do not read the comments.
And we have to realize that yes, social media has some control over us in moderation, but we also have control over our own social presences too. And so it's no problem to block somebody who is, giving, putting out offense to you or negative vibes and energy your way. It's so easy.
It's so easy.
It's so easy to hit that block button, y'all. Oh, and
Yeah.
this all ties into, like the thing you said with the stands and stuff, and how different fan groups of celebrities stop idolizing celebrities, y'all, and putting celebrities on pedestals, because they are all human beings, and everything that they do doesn't have to be perfect because we're humans. We make mistakes.
Exactly. And I feel like with me too, I'm not even a celebrity. But every since I'm an actress and I'm pretty much in the puppet figure, I feel like people also are they're just very hands-on, They expect
Yes.
a lot from you. They expect a lot from you.
And they expect you to live up to that too.
Right, they expect you to live up to that.
And listen, we live it, not online. That's the thing. That's what we're saying. Living, but not online.
Right. And my whole thing is I just want to be a person who travels all the time. And of course vlogging traveling would be great, but also I just want to live in the moment, live in life, Life
Everything is not about getting a picture for it.
Right. Life is too short to be worrying about somebody who doesn't like how you look. Okay.
Exactly.
Life is too short to be worrying about little things that don't affect your life.
And here's the funny part. Let me give y'all an actual realization, right? I could say I've been to all the 7 great wonders of the world, but if I don't have a picture or a social media post to prove it, they can be like, you didn't actually go. You see how disconnected we are, and we're so stuck in a virtual world? Everybody will be like, where's the pictures to prove? You got pictures? Do you have pictures of the trip? Do you have no, we don't need pictures. Live in the moment. I felt that experience. I'm just letting you know I experienced that.
Yes, live in the moment. You have to. It's so important. Please live in the moment because you don't have a lot of time.
Oh, life is very short, y'all.
Yes.
And it'll hit you like this, and
just like that. Just like that.
It's really an emotional roller coaster.
Yep, share the podcast.
Yeah, share the podcast, y'all. Please subscribe to the Authemtik podcast on YouTube. We bringing y'all new content next week, y'all.
Yes. Oh my God, guys, hold on. Before I read that comment, we are going to be doing so many more videos for shorts on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube
and TikTok, yes,
YouTube and TikTok. So make sure that you go follow us on YouTube.
YouTube, yes.
So we'll be doing so many shorts in there, challenges, Q&As, everything. It's
tags, all that.
It's gonna be amazing. So make sure that you go follow us in there. Okay.
Yes.
I'm so glad that I grew up playing sports, not as a pro, just as a kid in the neighborhood. None of this digital. I had a basketball hoop on the outside of the garage and one inside the garage in bad weather. When I was alone, I imagined myself as the players on each team and had a game where there was a winner.
Look at that. So nice. I remember as a kid, I didn't have a tablet with me. Right. Realize this. 3-year-olds, 1-year-olds, every 1-year-old I see got a tablet. Yeah. Got a tablet and watching Coco Melon. Right. Isn't this crazy? Or on YouTube,
it's crazy.
A tablet, a 1-year-old.
1-year-old.
When I was a kid, I was outside making up games. I was playing doctors in my room.
Right, same. Me and Diana, we used to only play with dolls. We had tablets, but we broke every single one of them.
Imagination is gone.
It is.
Wonder why we're raising 9-to-5 zombie kids into this world. But this is a zombie-oriented society. They want to train everybody to do the exact same thing, work a 9-to-5, and go ahead. But that's not the reality. Creative freedom has been broken in the society because we expect everybody to be on the same accord, and everybody's not.
Exactly.
Hey, hence why your kid's not playing imaginary friends no more.
If they don't see pictures of you serving others or doing family outings, etc., they assume you don't do it versus recording that not everyone puts their whole life on social media.
Exactly.
I don't know why I said recording. I mean recognizing.
Yes, people expect pictures. They expect some documentation that you did that. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Somebody said that's the babysitter breaking the kid's imagination.
Yes. Yeah, I'm thankful to still have that imagination, even as a 14-year-old, to still have that imagination to still live things through, and yeah, like you said, we had when we were little, we had tablets and everything, but like I said, we broke every single one of them. We were just so interested in playing with baby dolls and just playing together and having an
We
imagination.
made do with what we had in the physical.
Exactly. I just remember playing with dolls, being like, ah, da, 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 da. Not the ice cream truck.
Yeah,
Again.
y'all hear him. Ice cream truck comes the same time every night. So y'all want some ice cream? Drop your favorite flavor in the comments right now.
Literally, we just had the ice cream truck the other day, but we didn't get any. We are getting off track. Anywho, I really want some ice cream. But yeah, definitely try to get. Whoa, that's me.
Deja, you just commented. She got a clone, y'all.
What? That's me.
Hey, she just commented.
Hey,
Hey,
me.
Deja.
Doing? How you doing?
But thank you, G Mom. Thank you.
And people on social media is actually true.
Exactly. It's not. This is the thing. You can't filter or censor everything that's online.
Exactly.
So you can't trust it.
You can't. I mean, you can't. Like, people will say they're at like a beach or something, and they'll just have a background behind it.
People photoshopping out here, y'all.
Exactly. They really are, though. That's
let me tell you how obsessed that people are with the virtual and social world online. People are face tuning how they look on pictures, y'all. They are changing the way they look, removing fat, all of this, y'all. I'm telling you, it's because we're so obsessed with the outside impression and how people view us.
Yeah, we're so obsessed with if people are going to like it or not. Like, I find myself being like, oh my gosh, my post only got something liked, you know?
Right.
And oh my god, nobody commented that much, you know? I'm just thinking like, no.
I do that all the time too.
Don't think that. Come on. You post for you. You don't post for people. You post for you.
We're not posting for the impressions other people. We're posting to for us.
We feel I feel amazing getting dressed and taking some photos outside and just seeing how I can be creative with.
Honestly, only people whose opinions really matter to me are my family and people who uplift me, people who are here to support me. The only opinions that matter to me are the people who have been in my actual life and the people who are here to support me, not the people online who pretending to support and just liking for the like of it.
Exactly.
For the number to go up, not the people who are online commenting just to comment. People who I actually interact with and be like, okay, yeah, I can see that this is a genuine person.
Right. Why You So Obsessed with Me? That's a song. I know that from TikTok.
Oh yeah, isn't that a
yeah,
Britney or something like that?
You are so silly. You had signed into your account from my phone and never switched. That is so that is so funny. Okay. When we focus so much on other people's thoughts, it opens up insecurities that people might not have had before.
Yes.
This
is the thing. We're creating insecurities and anxiety for other people. What I say, curate what you put out in your vibrations that you put out into your aura and the aura of the outside world.
Exactly.
Everything is influence.
Yeah, definitely. When people would say different things before, I'd start thinking about those things. But I had my amazing mother and family by my side to say, come on, they're just some internet trolls. Don't think about it.
You have a good support system too. A lot of people, if you're not surrounding yourself around nobody or nor a support system, it doesn't matter who they are, but people you could trust, you're not gonna make it. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, you're not gonna make it because support systems are everything. And everything you do, whether you're trying to reach a goal or whether you just need people around you, support systems are everything and to make a great foundation for a great person.
Exactly. You need a great family
and build each other up too. It's not a one-part thing.
It's not.
And we can't really get stuck in this virtual world where we're dependent upon everything virtual. I could succeed just as easy without being online and having to use the impressions and feed off of all the energy online.
Exactly. Well, that was our last. I think we have some announcements. Do we have some?
No, we did them at the beginning.
I feel like there was
one. We could do them again though.
Okay.
For everybody that wasn't here at the itsy bitsy beginning of the show, y'all, a couple announcements. Our show now goes over 30 minutes, and definitely it'll go as long as it goes, and everything that we want to talk about. There are no set topics. We just come in with things that have been on our minds. And we just sit down and talk about it all. Whatever you guys have questions on, we answer too. Another announcement. Our merch is out. It's been out, y'all. Go get you an authentic t-shirt, a hoodie, a mug, or anything. It's all there. Go to zazzle.com. That's
Yeah.
zazzle.com/store/the authentic. Y'all go get that.
Yes, we have some comments. Speaking of the ice cream earlier, I think you can have good humor while you're eating your good humor ice cream. Not a plug for that brand, just have some corny humor. A sense of humor makes a difference. It sure does.
Ah,
It
yes,
sure does.
good humor.
Yes, Proud Child magazine. Facts.
Facts, big facts, big facts. Yes, happy birthday again to Dacia's mom, aka my aunt Tanisha, y'all. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mama. Love you. Mwah. Go check out my birthday post on Instagram.
Yeah,
And
go
also,
like that.
I know we were just talking about how social media is, but if you can, go follow us on YouTube.
That's how we stay connected. That's how we reach y'all.
Right. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook at The Authemtik. Facebook at The Authentic Podcast. Follow our separate Instagrams as well. Dave
Yes.
Chanel. That's
Oh wait,
why.
one more thing, Dash.
Uh-huh.
You just when you said that, you just woke something up in me. How you know how we this is how we connect with you. There are still good things about being online
Yeah.
and being in a virtual community because we connect, we embrace, we support, we inspire, we change, we connect, we communicate.
Yes, guys, I would like to say not everything in here is a disadvantage.
Right.
Social media. Social media can also be good as long as you don't,
Abuse it.
abuse it, take it the wrong way, Just do it for you. Do it for you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do anything on social media. That's like social media is like online version of peer pressure.
Exactly.
Yep,
It's toxic at times.
it is.
But yes, y'all, this has been our show. We hope y'all enjoyed. Remember, we're live every Friday at 7 p.m. until whenever. Come feel the vibe. It's always authentic.
And we have a different quote tonight, okay?
Yes.
Our quote for tonight is there is nothing more beautiful than your authentic truth.
Give a clap for that, y'all. There's nothing more beautiful than your authentic truth. Remember, y'all, be yourself, be genuine, but no pony. Yeah.
I can't. Thank you guys. I hope you all have an amazing Friday evening. Next show is going to be amazing as well.
Yes.
Sure.
We hope y'all enjoy. We got some good stuff coming for y'all. Remember, go subscribe to the YouTube because we got a bunch of new content coming, y'all.
We have a lot of content coming.
Yes. We love y'all. It has been good. Stay
It's
authentic.
been a great episode. Thank you. Can't wait
Yeah.
till next Friday. Yes. And guys, you don't even have to wait until next Friday because you guys can see all of our amazing shorts and Q&As
That are coming to Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, y'all, in the next week.
Yes, next week, guys. Excellent viewpoints. Thank you. Clap and dap. Boom.
You already know.
So glad to be able to connect with you and hear your positive expressions.
Thank
Amen.
you so much, Amber.
I still want to figure out what elbow cough means. Bye.
Think I figured it out. See y'all.
Have
It's
an
all
amazing
it is
night,
all love, y'all.
guys.